Okay, class, I see that you have your desk in order. If you grab a partner, awesome. If you decide to work individually, that's fine. I put on 3 problems on the board, and we're gonna go over what we just learned. I'm gonna let you work with your partner or by yourself. I'm gonna give you about 5 minutes, and then we're gonna go over what we just talked about or what we just learned. So go ahead and start. Okay, class, 5 minutes is up. Please put your desk back in order, and we'll begin going over what we just talked about right here. Okay, so our first problem we see is we're going to convert 13 into base 2 form. So step number 1, remember, always do your place value table right here. That'll be your first step. And the numbers we'll be using, which is base 2, the binary is 0 and 1. Very important that we remember that. So we have the number 13 right here. And we'll go to our table right here. And we notice that 32 and 16 are too great to fit into 13, but 8 is not, so we'll put a number 1 right there. And we will come over and subtract it from 13, which gives us a remainder of 5. Now, 4 fits into 5 one time, correct? And we'll just come over and subtract it, and give us a remainder of 1. Now, I noticed that a lot of you did not do is that you do not place a 0 on over here 2. It's very important that if the next place value is too great, we always still put a 0 because it was not used. We do not leave it blank. Very important that we do that. Now 1 fits into 1 one time, and we will just come over here and subtract it. Gives us a remainder of 0. And that, my boys and girls, will be our answer into base 2 form. 13 to base 2 form will be 1, 1, 0, 0. Any questions? If we do not have any questions, we'll move on to the next problem. Okay? Our next problem will be, we're going to convert number 28. This time we're going to convert into base 3. Now we know that 243 and 81 is too great for 28, but the number 27 is not. It fits into it just one time, and we'll come over, we'll subtract it, gives the remainder of 1. Again, what we said, if the place values are does not use, please place a 0. Very important. Again, we see that 1 fits into 1 time, and we just subtract it, gives us a remainder of 0. We'll come over here. The next step would be, our answer would be 1, 0, 0, 1. 28 converted to base 3 form, which would be 1, 0, 0, 1. Now, let's move on into our last problem. In our last problem, I asked you to convert number 44 into base 2 and then convert it into base 3. So first we'll be using base 2. We have our number 44. Let me quickly erase this so we can use our table. So again, in every problem, always remember step 1 is to write your place value table. Now 44. Now this time 32 does fit into 44. So we just subtract it. Gives us a remainder of 12. 16 is too great for that, for 12. So we'll play a 0. But 8 is not, and it fits into it one time. We'll come over and we'll just subtract it. Gives us a remainder of 4. Now we notice that 4 fits into 4 one time. Place it there. And gives us a remainder of 0. So we'll come over and just place zeros on the place values that we did not use. So our last step, just put down our answer, which is 1, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. 44 converted to base 2 will be this for you. Now our last step is to convert 44 into base 3. Now 243 and 81 is too great for that. 27 is not, and it fits into it one time. And again, we would just subtract it. We'll borrow 7, there'll be 3, 2 and 3, 17 remainder. 9 fits into 17 just once. Gives us a remainder of 8. Now 3 fits into 8 twice. So put a 2. These are the numbers, remember, we use for base 3, and gives us 6 because 3 times 2 is 6. Gives us a remainder of 2. We know that 1 fits into 2 times. So place a 2 right there, and we'll just come over and subtract it, give us a remainder of 0. Our last step, we just write out an answer in basic 3 form, 1, 1, 2, and 2. And that will be how you convert these problems into base 2 or base 3. Okay, if you have any problems, please let me know. I'm more than happy to go over it with you. Right now, Justine, if you can come and pick up these. I have your homework right here. Simple 3 problems asking you to convert numbers into base 2 and base 3. So Justine, if you can pass these out. Again, this is our lesson for today. Please, if you ask you to put away your stuff and take out your history books, we'll move on into our next lesson.